We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Yonny Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
So digging in now, Danny Mendick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Danny Mendick.
First pitch on its way. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. The 0-1 delivery. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there 1-0. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Lau. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Gonzalez has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on it.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
In now, Austin Meadows is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, inside.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 1-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out.
That is fifth.
So striding forward now, Nomar Mazara, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Pitch on the way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. At the plate, Nate Lowe. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nate Lowe.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Gonzalez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Joey Wendell is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Lowe gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Yandy Diaz will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting set, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Digging in now, Michael Brasso. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Kevin Smith will be next as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Well, 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runners on first with one down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and 1 the count now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And that misses ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Headed after it is Mazzara, but this will land untouched. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brendan Lau. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He's set, and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Still only one out in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready now, Hunter Renfroe, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. And that misses. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. From the stretch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope,
that's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Popped up. Diaz has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. Into the box now, Alec Bohm, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9.
Stepping in, James McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
McCann.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Strike 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
Austin Meadows.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Back up the middle.
Anderson brings it in.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
1-2.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Joey Wendell digs in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Short, hit hard.
Anderson picks it up.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Danny Mendick back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. Mendick is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now, Leury Garcia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One out, nobody on. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, number 7.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Settling in now, Michael Brasso. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Michael.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Called strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box, Kevin Smith. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Three and 1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
Gonzalez looks in. Here's the first pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eloy Jimenez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. At the plate, Brendan Lau. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hitter, number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right. Lazaro looks up. Gone! Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is coming up, as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Kelvin Herrera.
In now, Nate Lowe. Lays off 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Herrera, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Giving chase is Jimenez.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Joey Wendell. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line drive, base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So a full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Popped up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in once again, Michael Brasso, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Three and 2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Alec Bohm, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, James McCann. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. One and 1 to count. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Here it comes. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. A payoff pitch one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Margot. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
A runner at first with no outs here. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center, and they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau swinging a ball hit on the ground. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First offering on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 0-2 home. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Jimmy Cordero is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. I'm set with the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now at the plate, Nate Lowe, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And this one gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Full count now, 3-2.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Wendell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Third baseman number 2.
So striding in, Yandy Diaz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, shortstop, Michael Rocco.
Into the box, Michael Brasso.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Now batting, Kevin Smith. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way.
Get down 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Two and 2.
2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. He'll throw home with it, and he is in there. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Three-two pitch. Line drive to center field. Garcia is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We're through 6 full. The Rays are in front 10-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Danny Mendick. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Now a flare out to left center. Left fielder coming on, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th.
Now batting.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Jay Spry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
57.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his third hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season as this lead got even wider.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tampa Bay leads this one 12-0. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well,
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's 1-2.
count is 1-2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. That misses. 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 2-2 offering, and a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yandy Diaz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. 2-0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
So now to the plate, Michael Brasso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Alex Colomé comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Alex Colomé.
Kevin Smith will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey!
Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in.
Or with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And 1 count, and the pitch. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now batting.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brandon Lau, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Colome, a 6-foot 1-inch right-hander. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and the 2nd run will score as well, and he's safe.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The 2nd for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Alex Cole.
Ready now for the White Sox. Alec Bohm. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, James McCann. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Diego Castillo answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Stepping in now, Danny Mendick, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Rocket to third. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Leury.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
14-1 the final tally here. Tampa Bay set the pace in the division with their 111th win. Yonny Chirinos records his 14th winning decision of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Gio Gonzalez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes.